dear brothers and sisters. So I'm making this video because I would like to explain something that there's a lot of misconception about in this universe, and it needs to be sorted out. Because if we don't sort it out, we're all in a big pile of poo-poo. And it has to do with building or moving or channeling energy. And there's a big misconception that it is an okay practice to pull energy from the earth to facilitate strengthening your body. Okay, and yes, it works. It does. Okay, like I can sit and I can pull up energy, and it will facilitate structuring my body. Yes, but it is counterproductive, and the reason why is because if I don't first pull from the Father, from the heavens, and then into Mom, basically I'm like taking energy from my mom. I'm taking energy without replacing it. It's kind of like you come across a field of wheat, and you just take the wheat, and you don't plant any wheat. You don't ever continue this sustainable kind of process of energy regeneration. And when you do that, we all die. It's like, basically, what does the parasite do? The parasite takes. The parasite takes. That's all it does. It takes. It doesn't give back. There's no exchange of energy. And so if we, as a universal expressions, want to live on this planet, we have to take from the heavens, condense into the mother. We have to. It is essential. We must take a lower potential and condense it into higher potential to feed Mom. We cannot take from a higher potential and dissipate, because it stops the process. It's kind of like taking a cup of water and pouring out the cup of water and not replacing it. 1 second here. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is that there's been a misconception or purposeful deception on how we move energy in this universe. Because if someone teaches you that you're meant to take energy just from Mom, from the earth, and not to replace it, they're causing harm to everybody, themselves included, which is funny because we're one universe, and so every mistake or every misdirection plays out to the whole. Like, we either all get this together or we all don't get anything. So, yeah, so it's very important that everyone is aware of how to move energy. I don't want to offend anyone. This is not about offending. Like, this is not about pride. Like, seriously, leave your pride at the door, please. Pride is insane, and it doesn't help anyone. Like, if someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, you've been stupid, like, you're doing some silly movement patterns," and I go, "Oh," I assess, I go, "Am I?" And then if I am, which happens more than not, it does, because we've been programmed to be in human consciousness, and human consciousness is insane. So I go, I apologize. I go, "Wow, I apologize. I didn't mean to hurt us. It was an accident. I'm sorry." You know, so there's nothing wrong with taking stock of one's movements. Like, true humility is honest self-assessment. Like, honest self-assessment, going, okay, well, I'm really good at that, I'm really silly at that, you know, that I need some work on, that I need some work on, but, you know, that's honest self-assessment. And so being able to assess one's movements honestly is essential to our development as universal beings. Like, we don't graduate if we can't honestly assess our movements. Like, how do you expect to, that's like, anyway, so what I'm saying here is we take from the Father, we take from sky, we take from, like, it's like our plants don't grow on our world unless there's the sun. The photon potential from the sun comes down and facilitates structuring and building of all of our 3D manifest form. Okay? So that is the only way that it works. It does not work if there's no sun. We can't just take from the earth. The Earth's biomagnetic field, everything, all of the forms of all planets and everything are based around the sun's potential. Everything. Okay? So we don't have a universe unless we honor the Father to feed the mom. And so like the Father's priority is to give energy to all beings. Okay? To give energy to all expressions. So if we're not taking that unlimited source of energy first and foremost in our development, we're really tripping. It's basically like we got this pure source of energy, and then we go to this other energy that is hurting and already struggling because of the movements of everyone and taking from that. Rather than going to the Father, we take from the Mother. Okay? The only way that you have any right at all to take from Mom is if you give to her first. If you don't give to her, you have no right taking any of the harvest at all. Because it's not sustainable. It doesn't work. One must take from the Father, the Father is giving freely, and give to the Mother, and the Mother will give back in kind. Okay? Love is an equal exchange of energy. It is a giving and a giving and a giving and a giving. If we don't give first, okay, we don't get. We don't deserve to get. And that is something that has been a misconception for so many beings for so long. Okay? It doesn't work that way. Doesn't. Like, think about it. Like, seriously, use your assessment abilities and think about it. Am I lying to you? No, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. Okay? Like, unless one plants the seeds in the ground, no plant will grow. Okay, I love you. I love Mom. I love Father. I want us all to grow and to be healthy and happy. Please see what I'm saying. It is very, very important that we start to take the energies from the sun and ground them into the earth. It is essential that we retune and rebalance Mom. Because if we don't have a Mom. We killed her. We killed our home. We killed everything. I know death is just like an idea system because it's not really real because we're eternal beings. But as far as the 3D manifest form goes, it ceases to exist. Okay? And so if there's no 3D manifest form for us to live on, well then we're floating around again, and that's silly. So let's not do that. Let's not do what we did to Mars. Okay? Let's not blow our atmo and kill everyone. Let's stop doing this insanity. So I love you. Blessings. Please take from the Father. The Father is giving freely. I'm giving freely. Okay? And then grounded Mother. Blessings.